Hi guys, just there doing a 500 subs VR for Forrest Prepper. Well done on the subs, mate, that's fantastic. Just on my way to camp. I've actually come up to Wales for the weekend. So we're just heading into the woods. Lee's going to be joining me later. And I'll get the tarp up, and also got some other interesting stuff to film. Little stream here. This is looking like quite a nice little spot actually. So yeah, we've got some trees around. I think this will probably do. Okay guys, this is my 120 litre Bergen. I've just got out my little light hammock, sort of a day hammock just for sitting about on. It's just like £4 off of eBay. It's just a bright orange net. I've got my suspension gear in there, and then in this pocket here I've got my hammock and my tarp. It's nice and easy access. Don't have to open any other bag, so if it's raining, bosh, straight there, straight onto my tarp. So there's my tarp there. This is the one that everyone recommends, which is the DD 3x3 metre. I got it at the Bushcraft show because I had dampness issues. So yeah, it came in really handy. It didn't, just absolutely brilliant piece of kit. I'm so glad I bought it. And this is a DD travel hammock. They do a frontline hammock as well, which is exactly the same thing. But the front line isn't waterproof, it's breathable, whereas this one has got a waterproof bottom, so you could ground camp as well. But in the hot weather it can be a little bit sweaty. So I haven't had a problem with sweating, but I think it's absolutely fine. But that's the only difference between those two hammocks, if you're wondering. Okay, so this is my tarp here. In here I've got all my guy lines and everything. If you notice that this tarp is already threaded onto here, that means I can just pull it straight out and tie it on. Which obviously saves time if it's raining. That's the idea anyway. Okay. Right, so there's no line passing underneath the under the tarp. So I've gone on these top eyes here, mainly because if there's any water runs down the tree and across the lines, it's not going to end up going underneath the tarp and getting you wet in the night. That's the reason for that. I'll just peg down the other side. Lightweight cord there, and I've tied a twig on, so I can pull the tarp up and hook it on there to stop it folding up in the night. Just like that. So now that can't move, and the water will still run down there and will drip off there, but underneath the tarp is fine. Right, we'll just do that to the other side and put a few more guy lines in, and we're good to go. Okay, this is how I hang my hammock up. Right, this is a lorry ratchet strap, cargo strap type thing. Right, I don't want to pass through the hook there because that will dig into the tree. So I'm just going to wiggle that through there, pull that up tight, and then make sure your cable's nice and flat. Right, and we'll pull it up to where there's a nice bump in the tree so it can't slide down, and we pull that tight, and then the ratchet strap here, which is the end that will fit onto your hammock itself. You pull that through so it's roughly tight. Get a couple of clicks on it, and obviously that's the end that goes to your hammock there. Any water that runs down there is going to hit this metal first, the metalwork first, and run straight off. And the other handy thing is just up here, you've got a little hook to hang your boots on to keep the creepy crawlers out, or hang your Bergen on, which is really useful because you can reach out your hammock in the night as well and grab hold of stuff that you need. Right, I'll get that set up on the other side, and then I'll show you hanging the hammock up. There you go, that's that one. Right, now we'll find the hammock. Right, this is a DD travel hammock, which is the same as a DD frontline hammock. Now what I've done here, I've left a bit of the cord pass through so I can bunch it up like that. Tie a quick granny knot in there. It's good enough for me. Right. Oops, there's my suspension there. Put a hook on there. Where do I want to just pull it so I'm underneath the tarp. That's about there. Okay. Pull up to there. Off there. Top my mat to come down a little bit. We'll have a little sit in it, let it settle a bit. Lovely! Okay, so I've got the Bergen hanging up there on the ratchet strap there. This is the DD travel. Oh, let's pop underneath here. Right, so I've got a thermarest underneath in this part. Now if we look in here, I've got a little bag with me bits and bobs in, earplugs, torch, stuff I'm going to need tonight. Then I've got inside here is the Czech Army bedroll, but it's going to be fairly chilly tonight, so I've put an extra, just a normal summer sleeping bag inside that, so I should be nice and toasty warm in there. And then remember, keep your mozzie net zipped up, otherwise the mozzies can get in there and then eat you to death during the night. So that's that suspension system again. So it's just a lace through the hammock, tied off on itself, the hook coming up to the ratchet strap, so any water running down here is going to drip off on the metal, and then that comes up here and then wrap around like a tree hugger onto the tree there. And I think these straps were like £8 off of eBay. Yeah, they're heavy, but they're dead easy to set up, and if it settles in the night, you can just give it a couple more clicks. I just tried them out randomly, and I was really happy with them. And even if water does get past the buckle, it's going to run down there onto the floor, where that's curled up there. I don't really want to cut these off any shorter in case I go to trees that are even further apart than this. And then the elastic I've just tied off up there, and that's where my ridge line goes through there. I can't think of anything else, so there you go, that's my tarp set up and my hammock set up. Yeah, so here's quite a good one. This is I think it's British Army, but I've also seen them as US Army jungle hammocks. So you haven't really got a ridge line, it just goes to the tarp, and then your guy lines off of there. Put a stick through there just to stiffen it up a bit, and the old ratchet straps to the tree. And then through there you've got a full mozzie net, a little tiny tarp, and then a really nice heavy canvas base to it, and obviously the same the other end. But what I really love about this, once you get in it, you've got a waterproof end that end, but the other end has got your window to the world. So when you're in here, there you go, look at that. You can see everything around you through the mozzie net, and you're nice and sheltered by the tarp above your head. Although it's only very light, I think it's going to need another waterproof. But yeah, it's comfy old hammock. I quite like this. But then, you know, it saves carrying the tarp. To the trade-off with having the heavy canvas bottom. So I reckon it probably weighs about the same as a normal setup, and probably takes about the same amount of space. So I hope that's enough as your for your sub competition. Keep the nice videos coming. Really enjoy watching your stuff, and congratulations on the 500 subs. And I'll catch you later. See you soon.